My name is Trenaj Mongo. I am a justice system reform intern here at the Southern Coalition for Social Justice. I am a rising 2L at Yale Law School. I went to Morehouse College undergrad, graduated in 2023. While at Morehouse, I was a political science major, criminal justice and sociology minor. I participated in moot court, and I volunteered at various different high school and local youth organizations. While in undergrad, I also volunteered and worked at an urban summer education program called the Mission Hill Summer Program in Boston. And I was able to work as a counselor and then eventually direct that summer program. On my journey to law school, I was always one of those children that, everybody was like, you should be a lawyer, you should be a lawyer. I was good at public speaking in classroom and, good at arguing. But it wasn't until I actually started doing moot court at Morehouse that I was able to hone in on my legal argumentation skills and really find my lane. I found success, and I found that it didn't feel like work to me. It felt like something that I was passionate about, that was fun to me, and that I was good at. So I knew that this was the lane that I wanted to be in, and I haven't looked back since. So since I've been in law school, I participated in a mock trial. I'm now treasurer for the BALSA for this upcoming school year. I've also had the opportunity to participate in the housing clinic, and help people facing substandard living conditions. Being able to apply the legal education that I've been learning in my first semester and actually practice that, and not the same capacity as an attorney, but still with the same responsibilities of showing up in court, producing writing and briefs and memos for the court. And that's all translated to my summer here at SCSJ, where I've been able to continue to hone in on my skills and do the work that needs to be done not only in this community but in the South and this country overall. I also had the privilege of being selected as a Marshall Scholar. I'm a part of the third cohort of Marshall-Motley Scholars, which means that in return for a full scholarship for my legal education, I'm committed to serving as a civil rights attorney in the South for 10 years after I graduate. And as a part of this program, I'm working with the Southern Coalition for Social Justice, who's a partner with the Marshall-Motley Scholarship Program, in order to hone my skills in this field. I've not only had personal experiences with those in my family that have been impacted by incarceration and have dealt with the vestiges of, slavery in a new name, but I've also had experiences both at Morehouse and beyond, where I've been able to work closely with people impacted by incarceration, visit jails, visit prisons, merge classes with people inside those prisons. And I really got to see firsthand the effects that our carceral system in our country has on people, and Black people in particular. So it is my goal to work as closely with the carceral system as possible in order to create, the change that we need to see in order to revamp and reform and abolish our criminal justice system as it stands today. I've been able to do some experiential things like showing up to courthouses on behalf of the clients that we're representing, and showing up in other spaces to support the local organizations and community activists that are doing the work that we want to be supporting. In addition, I've been able to learn some technical aspects of the job, like exploring North Carolina's e-court system, working on getting our clients' records expunged, and looking up other clients' records in order to help assist with our trial preparations. Additionally, I've been able to help with the writing and writing legal memos for our teams, the voting rights team as well as the justice system reform team, and attacking some of the disenfranchisement laws that North Carolina has, and network and collaborate with the other attorneys across the other focus areas, the environmental justice, voting rights, and justice system reform, and just been able to build my network so that I have people that I can rely on in the future while I'm in this field. In my immediate future, I hope to leave the Southern Coalition for Social Justice with some writing samples that I can use to then apply to some clerkship positions. I would love to clerk either on the federal level or circuit level after I graduate law school. And then I would love to use that clerkship to become a litigator, either on the trial level or the appellate level, but in any capacity, I see myself in a courtroom speaking and advocating on behalf of my client. And I hope to, develop on my advocacy skills and take that eventually to somebody's bench where I'm able to effectuate change on a larger scale. I think that judges hold a lot of power. Clearly, as we've seen throughout, the recent Supreme Court cases and just in our entire history, judges and justices have an immense amount of power to decide the way that the laws affect us and the way that the laws shape how our society is run. And I think that both as a litigator, you have the power of words and the power to be able to advocate on behalf of your client to effectuate some change. But when you're a judge, and you're able to really say what the law is supposed to mean, you have an enormous amount of power. And I think that with all these experiences, with education at Morehouse, education at Yale, having to be able to have the opportunity to have an internship with the Southern Coalition for Social Justice, all of that in conjunction with the work that I'm doing with the Marshall Scholarship, I hope will put me in a as great a position as possible to make a positive impact on the state of affairs that we have now, because it's a scary times that we're living in right now. So I'm definitely excited to be a part of that journey.